Hey there, it's Big Tony over here at NATG coming at you with a little test server action. It looks like we're doing a little TDM. Hey, before we get too far into the game here, guys, are you looking to support my channel? Hey, down in the description of this video, there is a personalized link that'll take you over to the War Robot store. At the War Robot store, you can get D-Gems and all different sorts of resources that are available in the game. Use the author's code, which is also listed down in the description here, and that will support my channel. So get yourself over there and check it out. Now back to the game. We're going to do the Pathfinder. We're going to look at the Chione, which is the medium new Cryo rocket lobbing gun, the new Freezo drone, and hopefully in the second match here we will find ourselves in on the brand new map that's been worked on. So let's go ahead and let's just see what we can do here with this. Now the Pathfinder is kind of a clunky weapon, or excuse me, a clunky bot. The way it walks around and stuff, it's very, you know, it reminds me of several other mech genre games that are out there. I think this is kind of on purpose to make this look a little more, you know, robotic-ish. So definitely, it's got a very interesting look to it. 3 medium weapons, and then you can throw out this, basically a death mark type thing. And this is actually a pretty decent bot, guys. If it didn't do one thing, this would actually come out as a balanced bot. But it's not going to be balanced. I get that right now. After each kill, this thing gets faster, thing gets more destructive, and basically, you know, it just gets more OP the longer you keep it on the battlefield, which is, you know, kind of what's been going on with the builds that War Robots has put together here lately. So this is definitely going to be a monster when it gets on the battlefield. Just like the Titans right now with the new Avalon mothership, you've got to kill Titans right away. If you let them get their healing amplifiers charged up and the mothership does its business, they become all but invulnerable. And that is kind of what this does. It gets more potent as it goes along. So you see one of these on the battlefield after the next update, you're going to want to tag team and get this thing off the battlefield as quickly as possible. And of course, this is a package deal. The Cryo drone and the weapons, the Chiones, and the bot itself, they're all geared together. And of course, the pilot will more than likely have a special ability which is really tailored to this particular bot as well. Though I think you could probably run this with any number of drones, any number of different pilots. And some weapons actually will go pretty good on this as well. But this is, I mean, when you start out, you're kind of a mid-range lobber. But as you get faster and you get more protection, you get more of everything. You can start doing a little more close-up work with this. And we're into a living legend already. Like I said, this is good. Wow, someone out here is actually running one of those. Oh, look at that. a Bulgasari. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Only on the test server. There we go. There's one right there. There's a Pathfinder right there. Seriously, very, very potent bot, guys. You will be able to take it down on the battlefield. It's not going to be it's not going to be, you know, invulnerable like a Luchador or a Bedweir when it drops and gets itself stacked up. You will be able to kill this thing. But it's once you throw the pilot skills on here and you throw, you know, you just really get the true taste of what this thing can do. I think it's going to be an interesting meta. I don't think it's going to be as bad as the Ocho meta was, though. I really, at least I hope it isn't. So let's go ahead and now I put some ultimate pulsars on here. You can see it's doing some nice work here. Definitely the new weapons are going to be over the top. They're going to be punchers. I mean, I shouldn't say they'll punch you. There are weapons called punchers, but those are light weapons. But as you can see, the ultimate weapons here don't do a horribly bad job. 600 meter range, this definitely is a weapon that is worth putting on here. Oh, I was hoping I'd get an assist on that one right there. But let's go ahead and keep moving. Like I said, I don't normally do a lot of test server action here, but I got on it here today. And it actually, there wasn't a lot of lag. And there wasn't, I didn't run into a lot of hackers today. So that is a good thing. I don't know maybe if Pixonic is testing out an anti-cheat type algorithm or setup in using it here on the test server this time around. If they are, they didn't announce it, but I definitely am not seeing as many hackers as I normally do out here. So that is a huge step in the right direction if they are. But we will have to find that out probably at some other point in time. Just a little bit too far up there. I can't quite get the shot. Or no, I can see why. That thing isn't moving. Okay, we got the assist on that one there. We got one that is locked up. I'm guessing ultimate server lag. We can hit him all he wants. He's not going to die. That's kind of a test server glitch right there. So let's go ahead and focus on everything else. And it's definitely his end, because everyone else seems to be doing okay, and we can inflict damage. They can inflict damage. It seems okay. At least they can inflict damage on me. Oh, yeah. But, yeah. Not as glitchy as normal either. I mean, a lot of times the first couple weeks of test server are super glitchy. There we go. Someone took me out right there. So let's go ahead and drop, well, let's do it. Let's go ahead and drop another interesting bot. And this, of course, is the Ultimate Destrier, which I've put on here, Ultimate Coronas. And of course, it has its own kind of built-in version of the Ultimate Ion. It's kind of built into it. So this is really like a 3 medium weapon build or a 2 medium light weapon build bot. So, and this is definitely, I really want to get my hands on one of these. I can imagine the kind of chaos I'm going to be able to cause with this. Let's just go throw a little damage at this guy because he's like the only one left. I really want to get my hands on this when it comes in 10.0. I mean, this will look just absolutely monstrous. I'll put this right next to my Ultimate Fenrir. It'd just be a perfect companion. This almost looks like it'd be a drone for the Ultimate Fenrir. So let's do the jump over here, and yeah, that's it right here. So let's go ahead and let's hop into another match here and see if we can't show you guys the new map. Alrighty, guys, here we go. We're going to hop into a second match here, and here we go. Yep, we are in it. We are on the new map. I don't remember the name of it. Didn't get this. I just didn't look it up, more than likely. But definitely, this is kind of the. I'm guessing it's the map that's going to be for it's the special investigation opens a portal to this place apparently there, and there's the portal right over there. That's my personal guess. But since I didn't get a chance to run the Ultimate Destrier, we're going to run it right here. And what I've done here is basically I've taken everything and I've put Chiones on them. I really want to test those weapons out. Now, this is kind of like a dry river bomb. I was expecting like a little channel down here that if you stepped into, you'd die. But this is kind of, looks like, we're on some other planet, or into another dimension, and you can see we got just basically a destroyed base here. So let's go ahead and I took kind of a jumping attack right there. Really not playing to play, guys. I'm really more playing to look around here and just to have a little fun with it. And there you can see right there, that is the special weapon that can discharge with this as well, and that is kind of like a Ultimate Ion, which I didn't run it this time around, but I had a couple matches where the Ultimate Ion absolutely cleaned my clock. They really have jacked up the Ultimate Ion, and look for it to be a monster weapon in the upcoming update. I mean, seriously, I just got wiped out by an Ultimate Punisher right there, I do believe. Yeah, that was brutal. Or maybe it was an Ion that hit me. Well, hard telling. There's just a lot of power on this particular hangar out here. Or excuse me, on this particular update. But let's go ahead and keep working here. Now, one thing I've noticed here too is now the Pathfinder has this kind of ball sphere of energy around it when you first spawn in, and it's definitely kind of interesting. It looks really cool. But I got wiped out right there, so let's go ahead and do this again and see if we can't get ourselves let's see if we can't get a couple kills with this thing. Now, I have noticed that this is definitely a round the clock type fight. If you run the outer rings around this, you are this is where you're going to kind of come into some ranged action work. Now, if you look towards the center of the map, if you try to run across the center, there's a lot of territory in there that's a lot of protection, a lot of different structure to hide behind. So I'm looking for lots of brawls toward the center on the outskirts of the portal. And around the outsides here, I'm expecting to have a little more sniperish type action going on. go ahead and just lob a few rounds down here. There, we got one right there. See, just absolutely just pounds on things, this particular weapon set. Now, of course, everything out here is quote-unquote max level. It's all MK3. And I'm really interested to see how pilots are going to affect these, because that's kind of what we're looking at as far as what is missing on these out here. So let's go ahead and let's move forward here. Can't quite get the angle there. See, there you go. I'm kind of sitting still here, and you can see I've got that red pulsing around me. Let's go and get rid of him. There we go. Nice up close kill. And it's actually a pretty close match here, 13-13. I probably should start playing more TDM over on live server. Thinking about it, I really enjoy hunting things down. Beacon Rush is kind of an interesting combo where you have to do two things. It's multitasking. Whereas out here, TDM is just pure killing. That's just what it is. You're out here destroying things. That's what you're out here to do. So let's give this guy a little love. He just destroyed himself rather than face off against me. And right above me, you can see someone got a kill with an ultimate ion. Yeah, that's a weapon. I mean, seriously, guys, look out for that weapon. It's going to be absolutely brutal. And of course, the Destrier, the ultimate Destrier, when you see it, don't laugh about it. That thing actually packs a flippin' punch. I mean, seriously, that thing is going to be a vicious little monster when it comes out. That's another thing. When you see it on the battlefield, you're going to want to get rid of it really quick. Okay, there we go. Someone hit me with the ions right there. Okay, let's go phase shift. Let's go ahead and kind of step back here. Throw some rounds down his way. Let's put some cryo grenades down his hole down there, but not going to get it. There you go. I got ultimate ioned out. I mean, seriously, they're just absolutely vicious. So let's go ahead and I'm going to run something a little different. You guys, I've already given my evaluation on the bots and the weapon there. They're going to be tough. I mean, seriously, they're going to get some good weapons. We'll see what happens in the next test server, and we'll see just how over the top they're going to get. But right now, I kind of like them just the way they are. But let's go ahead and bring this out here. Let's bring out the Eiffel, and I'm running all Evora and Veyrons on here. He's pounding on me there. I'm just going to come out here and I'm just going to chew a few things up. And I really wanted to do this because I wanted to get a kind of an upper air look at this. And as you can see, we had a nice little overlook looking down at the portal there. And it's really interesting. And you can see in the background, you can see that funky sky warping up there. That's kind of like the investigation pictures we've been seeing. So it is definitely, there's going to be a portal opening. And this is where it takes you to it. And this actually is kind of reminiscent. I'm almost saying reminiscent of Dead City almost. But definitely this is a far more interesting map. I love the colors on it. It's got the dark rust colors, the purple hues. Definitely, I'm digging this map. I really am. I don't know if it'll become my favorite map because Dead City is still my favorite map. But I can see myself having a lot of fun out here when it does finally drop. And boom, there's a nice double kill. We got 27-17. We're just going to kind of polish this off, and then we'll wrap this one up for you guys. Except I don't do test server very often. I don't do a lot of videos on it, but this one was worth it. This one was definitely a very interesting one. And I think our next update, 10.0, the meta is going to shift probably just a little bit, but honestly, I think Titans are still going to be ruling the roost pretty much, unless a massive nerf comes in on the Avalon mothership, or there's a nerf to the Titans repair amplifiers, and they allow it to heal up so quick and be basically invulnerable. So I think we're in for still a very Titan-centric update at 10.0, but we'll have to see on that. All right, let's go ahead and just get closer. Let's give this guy a little love. He's going to land, and that's going to be the end of him. I'm going to just throw a bunch of bubbles on him. Even suppressed here, I'm just absolutely tearing into this guy. There we go. I got the assist. That works. And I think that's about it. Alrighty, guys, that'll be a wrap up from the test server. I'm giving it a thumbs up. This is definitely, he's back. Definitely, this has been a good test server, and I'm glad I got in on it. Alrighty, guys, if you like what you're seeing and hearing here, make sure you give this a thumbs up, and of course, subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell for notifications. That way, you know when I'm dropping it. Alrighty, guys, that's it. Stay safe and healthy. Watch out for each other. I'll catch you on the battlefield.